Thank you guys, how you doing? Alright. Got some nice faces out here. I don't know how to feel about my face, to be honest. I get very inconsistent feedback, you know, like, I get told I look like people on every end of the spectrum of beauty. Like, from Zach Morris with a beard to Zach Galifianakis, period. There's no consistency, except for one. The one person everyone seems to agree I look like is Stephen Avery from Making a Murderer. Let it sink in. Needless to say, I'm not a model. But I am an actor, and because I'm an actor, I get to go on modeling auditions. Never been hired. Need to get that up front. But I do like to go on the auditions. It's fun. Because as a comic, you fuck around. Like, every audition is the same way. I'm sitting in a room with like 10 beautiful men, right? And the casting director will come and have us take what's called a lineup picture, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's just all the models lined up against the wall, shoulder to shoulder, to take a picture. And every time we do this, I stand up out of my chair and I stop here. And the rest of the models just keep going. Into the next floor of the building, they keep going. Compared to these guys, I'm a fucking hobbit. And then whenever we take this picture, I line up, and I'm in the middle for some reason, like for symmetry or something. I don't know why they do this to me, but I'm always blown away by the beauty. I'm looking around, I see, like, on either side of me, 9 Peter Gallaghers. In the middle is 1 Peter Dinklage. Hoping he gets a gig. And this picture that they take, it's free, you just ask them for it. And the last audition I went on, I was getting pretty cocky. I thought I was going to get it. So I asked him for it, right? I get the email, I open up the PDF. It's this long panoramic picture of all the models' faces next to each other. I open it up and I start dying laughing because it was face, 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 the top half of my hair, face, face, face. I wasn't in it. I think it's safe to say you don't get the gig if you get Mike Wazowski at the audition. So, did not get it. You guys are probably all from New York, right? Mostly? No? I'm from New York. I like it here. I've been here my whole life. Part of New York, you see a lot of homeless people. It's just part of the job description. But what are you gonna do? But I've noticed recently, I've never seen an Asian one. Ever. I've never seen an Asian homeless person. I don't know, where are they? Like, my first thought was they're just doing that well. I don't know. They're having a good time in America. But no, it's ignorant to even assume a positive stereotype. It's not right to assume a whole race of people's immune to homelessness. I know that. I think it's a community thing. I think what happens is that if an Asian person becomes homeless, the community pulls together, you know, they get all together, they pool their resources, and they kill them. And that's where they all go. And now you don't associate them with that. Dude, I'd be in med school too if I thought missing a rent check means I wake up in the East River with cement shoes, okay? I didn't go to med school, actually. I actually have my degree in mechanical engineering. A lot of people don't believe that. Thank you. I'm not doing anything with it, don't worry. But I feel like I got hoodwinked into doing it, because you guys have all, like, you go to college, you see those fairs where you pick your major, everyone pitches why you should pick theirs. I chose engineering because the guy hands me this pamphlet, and it sold me. It had 2 famous mechanical engineers on it, under the phrase, "This could be you." The first mechanical engineer was Nikola Tesla. Ambitious, but I get it. The second famous mechanical engineer was Tony Stark, who was Iron Man and fictional. So if anyone has $70,000 lying around, I need some, all right? College was cool, I actually liked it a lot. When I was 19 in college, my buddy won like $700 in scratch-offs, right? He took us to the strip club, paid for everything, including a dance for me. The dance was fine, it's a normal dance, but afterwards the stripper did something very weird. She demanded that I tip her on top of whatever we just did for the dance. I gave her this look, like, what? She's like, oh, come on, you ain't trying to tip? I was like, you just made $100 in 5 minutes. What are you trying to do? Have your cake and jump out of it too? That's not the dynamic. So then she tried to, like, seduce me into it, right? She tried to grab her, like, very fake, very lopsided tits. She's like, oh, what, you don't like the twins? I was like, at best, they're fraternal, so let's... Alright, one quick one before I go. This girl I'm seeing right now, she just got fired from her job for failing a drug test. Very, very not okay. But it was strange to me, because the whole time I've known her, she's never done any drugs. But I have. And she swallows. And apparently, that can happen. You know, they say if a guy eats pineapples, his cum tastes like pineapples. If a guy eats enough shrooms and LSD, his cum tastes like unemployment. Enjoy the rest of the night, guys. I'm Jenkins.